Welcome back, everybody, to a new live session. This will be the last live session of June, wrapping up an incredible month. A lot of highs and lows. Very exciting. As it pertains to the channel, honestly, only highs. It is 11 p.m. Belgian time. I spent the whole day with my family, and I think you can tell I'm pretty tired, pretty exhausted, but I wanted to spend some time with my YouTube fam before I would go to bed. So let's do an Ask Me Anything. Teddy Mac, how you doing, buddy? Missing Mexico yet? Um, I'm only 4 days into Belgium, but at this point, I was just talking to my sister. I just came home from having a barbecue at my sister's place, and I was just talking to her about how I've never felt better about coming back to Belgium than I did this time around. Um, so no, I did not miss Mexico one bit. As a matter of fact, quite the opposite. Um, I mean, it's 4 days, guys. So let's be realistic. It would be kind of weird if I already missed Mexico. I've just been spending a lot of time with my cousins. I've been doing TikTok dances with my my brother's daughter. Um, just having a blast, man. Catching up with all my friends. It's also really good weather in Belgium. It's like 30 degrees. Tomorrow will be 35 degrees, which is insane. Um, Big Benzo, you a player? Real talk. Keep it 100. What do you mean by player? Because there's many different types of player. I'm a basketball player. So yeah, not missing Mexico at all right now. Um, really happy to be here, and I don't know, just like to be in nature. Also, by the way, speaking of nature, I want to say thank you to all the people who left amazing comments on the last video. It was a really cool um, response comment section. Check out my amulet, guys. I bought this in Mexico, Oaxaca. This is like a fossil. Look, it's an actual fossil cut in half, and then it was turned into a one of one piece. I saw this and I just had to buy it. This is like real Viking jewelry. What's up, Freestyle Freak? Thank you for the compliment. I'm having a great Sunday. By the way, the Belgian national team of basketball just won their second Euro championship. So back to back. So last year, our team became the European champions in female basketball, and we just repeated and won the final and won again. Have you ever done ayahuasca? I have not. I have not. I'm not terribly big on psychedelics. I've tried mushrooms. I've tried LSD. Didn't really like neither. I've gone on a record to talk about when I smoke weed, I already feel like it's very psychedelic for me. It's already a very intense experience. I'm a firm believer that there's very different grade like levels in terms of how people take stuff in, and I consider myself to be highly sensitive. So I'm not sure. Like I I tend to know on an intuitive level what's good for me, and I'm pretty sure that ayahuasca is not like something I really should be trying. Like I'll keep that in the tuck. I'll keep that in the tuck for when I'm like divorced with two kids, rock bottom, and I don't know what to do with my life. And I'm just like hopeless. Then I'll be like, you know what? Let me take some ayahuasca. But until that happens, I'm good. Speaking of weed, I'm today on day 7 of not smoking weed. Um, and I just feel great, man. I'm really happy I'm taking this break. I would encourage anyone who is not smoking for medicinal reasons, to take regular breaks. and to learn how to get high on life again. I've barely been sleeping. I've been sleeping like 3 hours a night, and somehow I still have energy to hit the gym every day to go running. So it is not legal to grow weed in Belgium. It is, in fact, highly illegal. Guys, can you do me a favor? If you can hit the thumb, that would be so awesome. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Ida. You're just an absolute gem. You are the real gem, not this right here. You are the real gem. Thank you so much for that super generous donation. Um, hey, that's my guy right there. That's one of my best friends in real life, Lana the Dukes, checking in the chat. He never watches the videos, guys. So you're allowed to give him shit. He never watches, but catching him. He's on vacation, so I guess that's why he's here. He doesn't have anything to do. Thank you so much, Ida, for the donation. By the way, Ida, I have received your email. I'm blown away. It was an amazing email. I haven't even had time to fully dive into it. As you can imagine, I've been incredibly busy. Um, to just being social, just seeing like my friends, like catching up. So I haven't like been able to really get into it, but I promise you I will. Hey, you guys want to see my dad real quick? You want, because they tell me that we're like we look super alike. If you want to see what I'm gonna look like in 40 years, if you come with me, this is my dad, guys. He's a big book, and every book. Hello. Like 7 seconds, I was at the placar. Look. So this is what I'm gonna look like in 40 years. This is my future, guys. That's my dad. Zie je? Ik kan al $20 gemaakt. Die had ik dat $20 gestuurd. Op de eerste 5 minuten. Dat is heel goed. Zie je? So yeah, that's my dad right there. I'll see you soon, Bookskill. I'll see you real soon. I'll come by. I'll come by next week. I'll have more time these upcoming days, so I'll come by the new house. My buddy just bought a new. Oh, he bought a house and renovated it the whole past year. So now he's living much closer to my family's house where I'm staying. Um, so he just moved in like a month ago. That guy right there, Lando the Books. He's a big stepper. Got a lot of money. So I'm gonna go check out his new mansion soon. Yeah, Ida, you are the best. Just wanted to say that once again. I can't stress that enough. We see where Lorenz gets his good looks from. I'm not gonna tell mom you said that. I'm not gonna. She's gonna get jealous. Yeah, man. That's my dad. It's funny because I feel like a lot of my personality is my mom, but then physically I look a lot like my dad. He's a legend. He's 73 years old. He built this whole house. I mean, I just you can't see the house, but it's a very nice house. He's a real life Superman. Have you ever experienced social anxiety? How to stop being so worried about everything? I only get anxiety when I smoke, man. Like all jokes aside, no, I social anxiety is not one of my um, that's not one of my issues. Um, and I feel like that's some like I've gotten a lot of like inquiries about how to like. Sometimes I get imposter syndrome when people ask me like how to do certain things in terms of dealing with my scar, my face, whatever. And the thing is, I was already a confident person who never had social anxiety before my cancer. That never changed. Um, so, like, that's something I always had. So it's hard for me to teach that to someone. I feel like that's kind of something I don't know. It's kind of hard. Like I feel like that's like a personality trait, and it's kind of hard to learn how to do that. You can fake it. You can fake it. I think a lot of the pickup artist content, for example, is based on faking it, faking confidence, faking charisma. I don't believe in doing that. Light spreader, Ida coming in. Oh my god. Ida coming in again with the donation. What a hero you are. What a hero she is. Ida has been supporting this channel like no other. So yeah, she's absolutely amazing. There's a reason we call her Queen Thrigs around these parts. All right, guys. If you could hit the thumb, that would be so cool. Like we got 19 people and 9 thumbs. So there's 10 people at least 10 people. If you can close the chat box and then you can hit the thumb. And I hate to repeat myself all the time, but that's kind of the name of the YouTube game. Unfortunately, we are all creatures that are beholden to the algorithm god. Like we're all praying for the algorithm to shine its light on us, and unfortunately, that is directly tied into likes and comments. So, in terms of me wanting to spread my positive message in my content, I do think I have to like stress that. Thank you for the 3 people who just hit a thumb. What's up, stars on Mars? How you doing, buddy? You just missed my dad. I just had my old man in the video. Ask me anything, guys. The time is now. The moment is now. Do you count calories? I don't. I did it years ago. At this point, I just kind of eyeball it. It's a combination of feeling like I don't need it, but also I just don't want to live life that way. Like it got tired quick. Like I think everybody in their life should go through a calorie counting period at least once in their life. I do think it's very valuable because it teaches you about caloric content of food, but then it's supposed to stick with you and it's supposed to like um, teach you how it works. And so I just don't want to pull out my scale and my Fitness Pal app every time I go to eat something. I give my thumbs up just before I dive into the chat. Yeah, but you're like a different level. You're next level. You're the best. Yeah, man. Stars on Mars. You can see my dad if you watch back the live later on. Andy, bro, it's been a minute. How you doing, man? Are you hyped about the new Superman movie? Jake, what was your childhood like? Absolutely incredible. Like dream childhood. I was the youngest of three, so I got all like the privileges and benefits dealing with two kids that are older than me. So I got to like, ride their tailcoats. Um, for example, if my sister was allowed to watch TV since the age of 8, I was doing it at 5, right? I was older, we grew up right next to a forest, super safe. I would be out playing the whole day, the whole night. We would like it was just I had an amazing childhood. My mom was the best, my dad was the best. Like, yeah. New Superman looks trash. Damn. Sorry to hear that, buddy. What is your favorite meal from your mom? That's easy. That's lasagna. My mom's lasagna is quite legendary, quite epic. But really, she's just an amazing cook. Anything she makes is incredible. Um, I'm trying to she like we have like a fig tree in our backyard, and then she'll make these like homemade pizzas with goat cheese and figs. So no meat, no fish, just goat like mozzarella. Not even mozzarella. I think it's. Excuse me, I gotta sneeze. uh, uh, yeah, Luke has eaten the lasagna many times. If you're one of my good friends, then like you're well versed on my mom's lasagna. For example, we will have New Year's Eve parties, right? And then we'll be like, "Oh shit, what do we eat?" And then I'm like, I can ask my mom to make us a huge dish of lasagna. And so all my friends know my mom's lasagna. It's the best lasagna because it's like she puts a lot of vegetables in there from our own backyard, so it's like homegrown vegetables. It's amazing. Lice threader. I recently saw how you used to look at age 28. You really done that, kid up. Goddamn. That's funny, right? Because most people, I would say, normally look better at 28. So I'm like Benjamin Button. I'm Benjamin Benzo. And then, honestly, I feel like the only facet where I truly age is around my eyes and like the lines around my mouth. And I think the eyes thing has a lot to do with chronic smoking. Like I have a theory: if you smoke a lot of weed and because your eyes are always like this, right? You're just like this, and I feel like it kind of gets stuck at some point like that. Like you and I know people. I have a lot of friends that smoke a lot their whole life, and then I feel like they have those smokers' eyes. I can tell by the eyes when somebody smokes. You can get Botox. Yeah, I'm not into Botox, man. That's not my vibe. Never say never, but I don't think I'm gonna invest into that. Is your family happy or home? How do they feel about your surgery? They're super happy I'm home. They're optimistic about my surgery. Like, yeah, everybody's really happy to see me. What's up, Cole? How you doing? Yeah, my family is like amazing. And I've been gone for more than 6 months, so that makes it even sweeter. What hobbies do you wish you had more time for? I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have sufficient time, so I don't really have any regrets. Like that's the thing about being 37 and not having kids and having a flexible job. That's why I took up yoga in the last year because I was like, I gotta make better usage of my time. And so, because it's a privilege. So I don't have any hobbies that I'm missing out on. I can't say, like, oh, I could be doing more of that if I didn't have this, because it's just not the case. By the way, guys, if you haven't hit the thumb yet, it would be so awesome if you can hit the thumb. If you really want to go next level with the support, you can click the dollar sign below the chat box and you can send over any donation that you like. Anything goes, and that would be really appreciated. Are you sleeping better? Um, I'm starting to sleep a little bit better. I do have crazy nightmares. Like last night, I had a crazy vivid nightmare that I was in Mexico City, and that a war broke out, and that I was basically like running away from people with guns. But those are mainly the weed withdrawals. Do you like fishing? I like sitting in on fishing. I love like the guy that was just here, Lander Dukes, my buddy. He likes fishing, and so I would go and sit next to him, smoke a joint, chill. Yeah, I love it. I like fishing. It's meditative, you know. These are great questions, guys. Really good questions. You guys are awesome. I've lately switched up my lasagna recipe. I now use Parmigiano cream mixed with ricotta and mascarpone instead of bechamel sauce. So that sounds amazing. Um, did you see my comment last video regarding all these women you thought rejected you because of your job might have rejected you anyways? Yeah, man. It's food for thought. I really like that comment. And just in general, Stars of Mars, I want to say I appreciate your constant support and your constant loyalty to the channel. And I hope you talk to your girl about telling you to stop watching me because if she knows if you're gonna choose between me and her, she's not gonna come out on top. Oh man, Andy, you are the absolute best. Wow, that is the third time you did a super chat on my live stream. I know because it's like showing up here. I'm not gonna lie, but bro, you're the absolute best. Thank you so much, man, for that. I really appreciate that, and it's really good catching you again. See, this is what, guys. It's 11:15. I had 3 hours of sleep. I went to the gym with two of my little cousins. They're 13 and 11. Um, I had to drive to Antwerp, which is like a 45-minute drive, barbecue with my sister, drive back. I'm exhausted. I'm dead. But there was no way I was gonna wrap up this weekend before seeing my tribe, before checking in with you guys. I think you can tell by the way I talk. I'm kind of like a little bit exhausted, but and I just wanted to check in and talk to you guys. And I love doing these lives. I love sharing these moments. And then for you to show support that way means everything. Shout out London, man. I watched your video about controversial opinions, Lorenz. You're being honest and you can't please everyone. Seeking approval is not our purpose in life. Yeah, it's funny how that works. The older you get, the less you care, right? That's a real thing. I love getting older. I feel like I identify being younger and younger age with a lot of anxiety and a lot of like insecurity and caring about other people's opinions. And the older you get, the more you're like, I don't give a damn. Going to my hometown in LA next week. I can't wait. I'm in AZ and it's 113 degrees today. Yeah. AZ is hot, but right now Belgium is hotter. It's like, it's crazy. Stars on Mars. Appreciate it. If I gotta choose between your YouTube videos and her, you know I would ditch her ass. I appreciate you, man. I love you for that. That's awesome. Yeah, once again, thank you, Andy. You're an absolute legend. I really appreciate you. Man, this is a two-way street. You guys appreciate the lives, and I appreciate the lives, man. Like, this is just a lot of fun. It's a great way for me to, it's funny, like, because I'm so bad at doing the, like, people tell me all the time I should do TikTok, right? Like, they're like, you should do TikTok, like, you're underutilizing, like, you can just, like, copy paste your content on the TikTok. This is like the weird way I work. I'm very, or the way that I think, or the way that I function. I like what I like, and I like doing things my way, and that is to the detriment of me and my success. Like I definitely could be more efficient, but so if I decided, and I decided 8 years ago, YouTube is my thing, YouTube is my platform. I'm not really interested in using other platforms to start the same content. I don't want to I don't know. I like YouTube. It's cozy. I like the way you can go and do a live, talk to your people, and also like, do you guys realize the only way I like this is the beauty of being like a small channel. The only way I can do these Ask Me Anythings and read every single comment is because it's not that big of a channel. Like if I had a 500,000 subs, the comments would just be like, oh, and I couldn't read them. So it's like there's a real beauty to it that I appreciate. And I feel like a lot of people can't wait to blow up and go viral, but then I would lose this aspect of the channel, which I wouldn't want to do. Ida, as a woman, as a queen, correction, I'm a size 0, and because I never owned a scale, I use my clothing as a gauge to inform me I've been putting on a little bit of weight. What are your thoughts? No, that's perfect. I'm a bodybuilder, so I'm very big. Like I try. I'm lying. I do use a scale, but I try to use the mirror as an indication to where I'm at more so than the scale. Um, and clothing is like the main reason I'm able to cope with my body this north here because in my mind I'm not growing, I'm always staying small, but then I put on clothes from a year ago and they barely fit or they're super tight, and I remember they used to be baggy. So that's a great way of doing it. I'm going to Portugal on Wednesday for a wedding. I saw it's 38 plus in Lisbon right now. Yeah, man, it's going to be 36 here tomorrow. I live in the Italiaanstraat in Antwerp. Nice, in 2015. That's dope, man. If you won the lottery, what are you doing? Buying a house first and foremost, immediately. Um, and then probably, hmm, depends on how much I win. But then I would try to like build my own gym and build my own gym in a way that I like it with the machines that I like. And if the money's enough, I would do it in a way where I wouldn't even have to be profitable for it to be sustainable. That would be the dream. Do you do any cold water swimming? Not really. I'm not a big swimmer. I like swimming, but not like that. And since I had to hold my job, by the way, I'll give you guys a little update. I can't swim with this, obviously. I bet it is. I do try to take cold showers. Once again, I want to give a big shout out to the two people who have donated, Ida and Andy. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. And I know a lot of people, because I'm not gonna lie, like I'm doing more frequent lives because they are profitable because of people like you. And so you guys are literally paying it forward for a lot of people who do not have the means to support and send money. And so you're doing way more than just like sending me money. You're literally providing free content for thousands of people because these lives get thousands of views in retrospect. So, like, you guys are absolutely awesome, and you are like real pillars of the community. When are you hoping to get the surgery done? I was hoping to get it done next Wednesday, but I don't think that's going to work. So we're probably looking at not next week, but the week after that. So maybe in 10 days, maybe 11 days, but it's still up in the air, honestly. But I don't even know how I walk around with this thing sticking out the side of my face. This metal rod, and I'm just like, well, it is what it is. Like sometimes I feel like I'm almost too good at not giving a damn. Guys, can you do me a favor? If you haven't hit the thumb yet, close the chat box and hit the thumb. It doesn't cost anything, it's for free, and it immensely helps my channel and getting these videos out to the people that might need them. The YouTube universe is a wild thing, man. Like everything you make, it just forever floating around in this digital ocean, like a message in a bottle, waiting to be found. One of my favorite things I like to do is go to my analytics and look at like the videos that I've been watching the last two days, and it'll be like a video from literally 7 years ago, and four people will have watched it. I'm just like, that's incredible. Like today, 7 years after making that video in like Colombia or something, someone watched that video and took that in. Thank you, Stars on Mars. Appreciate that. Do you guys want to see my TikTok dance with my little cousin? I'm gonna show you guys. This is my. This is a. She wanted her. She's 10 years old. She's my absolute favorite. So this is us. Her name is Olivia. She's my brother's daughter. Oh man, Jan, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I don't think I'm down to earth, man. I think I'm a cocky asshole most of the time, but I'll take the compliment. You're the best, man. Thank you so much. So this is me doing a little TikTok dance. It's funny. So yeah, I tried, man. I tried to keep up with her. She's the cutest. She's my little princess. She's so smart, guys. Bright future ahead. My brother is also super smart. He's an engineer, so it runs in the family. Do you do single leg squats? No, I never do that. Also because my left leg is so messed up. My left leg is so absolutely cooked. Jen, I just want to say once again, thank you so much for that super generous donation. I hope I motivate you. Um, but yeah, like without you, I'm nothing. Like without you guys supporting me, none of this matters. Like you can sing the most beautiful song in the world. Like it doesn't matter. There's no one to listen to it. And that's not saying that my content is the best content in the world, but I'm just saying like you guys are quintessential to my purpose. Serial killer, true crime, ever interested you? Not really. I do want to check out season of oh my god, of True Detective. Oh my god, Ida just came through and absolutely Did it again, man. I don't even know what to say. Ida, I would absolutely shout at the top of my lungs if my mom and dad were not right above me asleep right now. I would be hollering, shouting. You are just an absolute angel. Thank you so much. We think you're very awesome, Lorenz. We all believe your videos contain very important messages that need to be heard by the world. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't stress that enough. I was so close to not going live today. You know, I was driving home and I was like, I just want to go to bed, but I didn't. And this is telling me, man, like I made the right choice. Like you guys, like I know you appreciate this, and I appreciate it even more. And family is important, especially the young growing up so quick. You have to be a good influence. I would die for those kids, man. I have three. We have four. I almost said three. I'm a horrible uncle. We have four, and I would die for those kids. Like they're all so unique and so special in their own right. Today I went to the gym with two of them. So I went to the gym with Oscar and Victor. So Victor is my godson, and Oscar is my brother, my brother's son. So this is us today in the gym. Can you believe Victor is only 13 years? He looks 16, right? He's 13. What an ox. Absolute unit. Ida is making it rain. Ida is just absolutely making it rain. Like she's completely she's literally keeping this channel afloat single-handedly. At this point, at this rate, I'm gonna have to rename the channel like to like Ida's Viking or something like that. Anywho, guys, we're 32 minutes in. Um, let's get some let's get some good questions going before we go to bed. I did legs, back, and biceps today. It's an insane workout. Yeah, that's a lot, man. That is a lot for one day. I'm not gonna hit the gym tomorrow. I'm gonna get an early morning run in, first thing in the morning. Running, man. I like to run as much as I can here in Belgium because of Mexico City. It's just asinine because of the poor um, quality of the air. It's just hard. Like not physically hard. I mean, also because there's like not a lot of oxygen in the air, but because it's just so unhealthy. I once read a study that said if you go running in Mexico on a bad day, like when there's a lot of pollution, and if you run 5 miles, it's the equivalent of smoking 2 cigarettes. Like I don't know, that always stuck with me, and that always fucks with me. Do you miss Mexico smog? I don't miss Mexico smog. I don't miss Mexico imbecile traffic. I don't miss Mexico noise. I don't miss Mexico's ugly infrastructure and buildings. I don't miss Mexican food. I don't I don't miss Mexico's rain season. Um, no. And don't get me wrong, you guys know I love Mexico, but right now, yeah, after 6 months of nonstop Mexico, I'm good. I'm chilling. Either I'm donating on behalf of your community who wants to but can't afford to. Yeah, I really appreciate that, Ida. You're absolutely amazing. Really loving these Belgian videos. The scenery looks amazing. You know, you saying that, Jen, you telling me that, that's only gonna motivate me more. So like, I'm gonna try to do another video tomorrow. Wow, people watcher, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Aiden, you're inspiring people, man. Absolutely. Like, and also this is your third super chat on my live stream. So thank you so much, people watcher. You're the absolute best. I really appreciate that. What do you got going on today? What are you doing today? How is your Sunday looking, guys? Yeah, Jen, I'm gonna try to make another video tomorrow after my run. I'll try, no promises, but I always got stuff to talk about, man. It's always a bit weird and interesting when people ask me, like, what do I do? Oh, dude, thank you so much, man. Life's better. I appreciate you. Thank you, man. Um, yeah, so it's always funny when people, they're like, I don't, I'll put it like this. I don't love sharing my YouTube channel with people um, in real life because it's just like a diary at this point. It's literally like a lot of the stuff I said in that last video that I posted, the one called My Five Worst Moments in Life. A lot of my best friends don't even know that stuff. The stuff I said about my mom, the stuff I said about my ex, that's like real intimate confessions. And I feel comfortable sharing that with you guys because you guys are you, you know? But it's a diary, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like I have given up the pretense of being a motivational speaker. At this point, I'm just sharing my diary. Thank you, Philistinic. The people have spoken. It's sunny and beautiful on the west coast. Nice. Whereabouts on the west coast you were at, Laptinek? Whereabouts? Rain and crappy weather in Florida today. Just a black kind of day. Whereabouts in Florida you at, people watcher? I was in Miami and I really liked Miami. What do you recommend? Should I go to Orlando? Should I go to Tampa? Washington. Wait, Washington on the West Coast. So um, there's another Washington, right? That's not Washington D.C. Educate me, man. Educate this ignorant Belgian. I love Miami way doper than LA. Yeah, Miami is sick. I like LA too, mainly because of Gold's Gym, but Miami's really cool. That last video was brutal but honest. Yeah, the last video, man. At some point, I was like, if you would have told me at age 37 I would be talking about shoving cubes up my dick, walking in the wood, recording myself to post it on YouTube, I would have been like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like sometimes, man, this whole YouTube thing and the stuff I say on there, if I take a step back, I'm like, this is crazy. Anywho, I just want to say a big shout out to Life's Better for the donation. Big shout out to people watching for the donation. Immense shout out to Queen Ida for just going crazy with the donations, carrying this thing. Big shout out to Jen for the donation. I appreciate you so much. Big shout out to Andy. Like, you guys have no idea how much I appreciate this. Are you going back to LA anytime soon? Yeah, I plan. The thing is, I haven't been to New York. Like, I never really properly went to New York. I went to New York when I was 21, but it was like, it was rushed and like I don't even remember anything about it. It's like 15 years ago, and it was like 2 days. So I feel like I should probably properly do New York before I go to LA again. Also because I have a lot of friends in New York now. There's a lot of people from New York moved to Mexico City, at least temporarily. I'm from Longview. It's a city Green Day has a song about. Okay, that's dope. It's a good song. I'll check it out. I'm near Tampa, but I recommend Clearwater Beach or Key West. Ooh, the Keys. People watcher. I have this dream of like, dream. I have an idea of doing a road trip. Go all the way up to the Keys one time. Go just all the way up. Thank you, Johnny Turbo Abel. Appreciate you. Key West is nice. It's cool to be out of there. Stars on Mars, bro. You travel a lot. Goddamn Swedes, man. They got money. Stars on Mars. I appreciate you being open, bro, but be careful with sharing all these personal traumas in the open. Why do you say that? Like, I'm not pushing back. I'm like genuinely curious. What is a risk do you think that can happen? Because I don't see any risk. Like, I thought about it. I'm like, what can anybody do with that information? I'm the one publishing it. Clearly, I don't care that people know. So, give me your input on that. I'm in Mendocino, California. You got the redwoods. The redwoods. Okay. Is that like close to like Oregon? What kind of beach side do you like? I like. I really like the Dominican beaches, like in Dominican Republic, with the straw huts, little huts. My vibe is a GDL speaker, some Larry June playing. If you don't know who Larry June is and you like hip hop, you gotta check him out. Check out his album called The Night Shift. It's so good. A joint on the beach and a good book. And then just going in and out the water, smoking, listening to music. Even better with a beautiful woman next to me, but usually it's just me by myself. I went to work with one of those stuck up. Oof! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, Ida, I'm so that's crazy. I don't know how you did that. I don't know how you went to work doing that. That's crazy. We had a rich beach vibe, calm, relaxing vibe, and party vibe. Damn. Yeah, I would be like calm, relaxing vibe. All travel I've done has been funded by poker money. I'm a good poker player. Also, partly bought my apartment with poker winnings. Damn. What's your tattoo says on your chest? It's in Latin. Good night, Cole. So amor fati, it's a Stoic principle. Many believe it originates from Marcus Aurelius, and it basically talks about the love for one's faith, to never look back on regret. So fati means faith, and amor means love, and so it's the like to never make the mistake of saying, if I would not have done X, Y, Z, then this and this and this would not have happened. If only that, like, would not have happened, I would have been much happier. If I would have done this, if I was taller, if I was skinnier, if my mom didn't, hit me, um, you know, all the stuff that happens, all the good and the bad, we all need it, and it's all part of it. And Amar Sadi for me was one of those things. It was a concept that I had already been preaching for years. Like you can go back on my YouTube channel and you can see me talk about, radical acceptance and, making a positive out of everything, every negative, and how and bending things into our favor. And then later on, I found out that it was already a real, fully fleshed out philosophical concept. So I was like, I think that's going to be my first tattoo. And so, yeah. My mom hates my tattoo, though. She doesn't like it. She's been telling me to wear more t-shirts now. She's like, wear t-shirts, honey. At first, I didn't know that. I was like, why should I wear t-shirts? And now I get it. Yeah, she wants me to cover it up. So this, haha, nice. How do you know Latin? I studied Latin when like 2 years. But you seem to be like properly educated in Latin. I have a tattoo that says "Do the right thing." How does that? So in Latin or in English? Trying to recommend the best. I'll have to think on your thought. I'm a West Coast girl, but honestly, I don't love the beach. Yeah, I like the beach for like to like really unwind and like when I'm kind of stuck in life, I like to go and party, travel to the beach to kind of like figure it out. But I don't like people. There's a lot of people that make the beach their whole identity. I don't really like that. I think that's kind of lame. I feel like sometimes the beach is overrated because it's like there's not that much to do, you know? Seeing you on a road trip would be so dope to visit people like me. Yeah. I'm like low key considering taking this channel next level and just going all out and go and do crazy shit and just make crazy videos. Like I've been thinking about hiring somebody to like film me and then just go crazy with it. I studied Latin Italian for years. It's my heritage. I like your tattoos. Sorry to your mom. Most moms don't like tattoos. That's why you have to tattoo her name in a heart. The mom still don't like that. Nah. My mom tried to scrub off my tattoo with a towel, with like a washing cloth. Road trip videos would be legendary. Yeah, that would be sick, right? Guys, can you do me a favor? If you haven't hit the thumb yet, I would really appreciate if you just take 2 seconds. I think we can get to 40 likes in like 1 minute. We have 31 now. Because I know there's 9 people who haven't hit the thumb yet. Close the chat box, hit the thumb. That would be so sick. Thank you for the people who just did it right now. I know an oddball thought. Have you considered trying Gnostic ritual magic? Thank you, Chris. I appreciate you, dog. You do not need literal belief. Better without in many ways to benefit from the darkness. No, I have not. I mean, this is my ritual magic. This is like my. This is apparently like a special gem that like is supposed to protect me and stuff. But all jokes aside, I have not. I'll look at. I'll Google it though. But Kitty, give me some more like sell it to me, pitch it to me. Like, give me some reasonings. Give me some reasons as to why I should really get into it. I'm open to anything. Stars on Mars. I think it's typical for empaths to overshare, being too open. It can be self-sabotaging behavior. It can get you in trouble in the workplace, for example. I understand you tell about the risk. Yeah, no, like if it gets you in trouble in the workplace, honestly, it is what it is. Because your boy don't give a fuck about that shit. To be really honest with you, Kitty. It's very friendly and other friendly community. Acceptance and socialization is based on shared interests. Very open and friendly in good circles. People watcher. Tattoos are a personal choice. I have 0 tattoos, and both of my kids have tattoos. My son is a tattoo artist, not for work, but as a hobby. He's full. Damn. Yeah, I have another. By the way, thank you so much to all the people that just hit the like. You guys are legendary. Um, yeah, I'm like seriously. I have another tattoo planned. I want to get King Tut tatted on me on my leg. I just think King Tut, that visual is so stunning and so dope. And I found a really good artist that I think would be really good at it. So yeah, my mom's gonna flip out. All right, guys, I'm running on fumes here. We're getting close to midnight. So last questions of the day. Before we wrap this thing up, just want to give a huge shout out again to all the people that donated. You guys are absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. But I'm literally about to pass out. So I think you can tell. You can tell by the way I look. Oh, it's sore as hell too. I'm hitting it hard lately. 5:43 p.m. Go get some rest. Yeah, yeah. I'm still getting used to the time zone. You guys, have you seen my Viking ring? Real silver. So this is silver that I bought in Taxco in Mexico. Taxco is located in the state of Guerrero, which is actually properly dangerous. I kind of underestimated it. Like I didn't find out until later, to be honest. So I went there, and yeah, a lot of people get kidnapped there all the time. There's a lot of narco activity. One of my Mexican friends did a road trip there 2 years ago, and he was in a Jeep, and they stopped his car, and they just took the car. Pretty crazy, right? Heatwave here as well, Andy. Andy, thanks a lot for the donation. Same to you, people watcher. We're all here just chatting like it's the same time everywhere. Yeah, I know. It's awesome. Philistinic. I appreciate you. Yeah, I was with my ex, like my most recent ex in Guerrero in Mexico, and she was freaking out because the bus I booked to go back. It was at like 7 p.m. And she was like, "That's dangerous. Like, we shouldn't travel at night." I'm like, "There's nothing dangerous. You're tripping." But she was right. She was right. All right, guys, 15-minute mark. I'm about to sign off. Oh my God, thank you so much. This was an incredible live. You guys are absolutely amazing. Kitty, thank you. Stars and Mars, thank you. Chris, People Watcher, Philistinic, Andy, you guys are amazing. Queen Ida, you are the best. I cannot put into words how much I appreciate you. Jen, thank you. Stars on Mars, my guy. And then OHO, I appreciate you, buddy. Or girl, I don't know, doesn't matter. Kim, I appreciate you. Cole, I appreciate you. Oh, I hope I didn't miss anyone. I'm checking off. Hopefully I can get some sleep tonight. I'll be dreaming. Well, really, I'll be having frantic nightmares, but it is what it is, man. It's all good. Thank you all. I hope I didn't miss anyone. Thanks again for all the likes. Thanks again for all the donations. And I'm gonna do an early morning run tomorrow, and I'm gonna try to make a video. I might do a video about Schopenhauer, who's my favorite philosopher, because I found out this really interesting article of Schopenhauer's stance on something that I think is really interesting. So I wanted to talk about that. We'll see. And either way, I appreciate y'all, and I'll be back soon. Peace out.